And we associate poverty with lack of money. And it's the height of hypersimplification, because people's problems are far more complicated than their mere economic difficulties.
I've heard that most people are just all right with around $70,000.
Well, you're all right
and
when
anything more than that is just excessive.
Well, your money has done as much for you as it can do by the time you can pay your bills. Well, define wealth. All right, that's easy. Heat in the winter. Mm-hmm. Air conditioning in the summer. Running water, right? Reliable shelter. And the provision of high quality food. Once you've got those, and then we could add to that, access to all the world's information. Okay. Everyone has that virtually. Mm-hmm. Those are the things that stave off. Maybe we could add reasonable access to healthcare to that. Although for most people, especially if they're young and healthy, that's irrelevant. But once you have those first 6 things, indoor plumbing, for example, you're already overwhelmingly rich by historical and even worldwide standards. You're already in the top 1/10 of 1% of all the human beings that have ever lived. And, so maybe you have a 10-year-old Hyundai Sonata. I have one of those. It's like, well, I could have a McLaren. But the incremental difference when we're stuck in a traffic jam is zero. Money has its utility, primarily as a tool for doing things, really. You can think about it as a means for obtaining luxury items, but that gets dull pretty quickly for most people that have any sense. Well,
it would be lovely. I was thinking about this the other day when I was writing. It would be lovely to believe that the 1%, who control the world's resources are somehow protected in some fundamental way against the catastrophes and tragedies of existence. But they're not. You meet people who are well off, They have a buffer. It's better than to be poverty-stricken. It's certainly better than to be homeless. But the relationship between happiness and income comes to a halt at about middle-class level. And I don't care how much money you have, you're still going to get Alzheimer's disease. You're still going to get cancer. The people that you love are still going to die. You're still going to fight with your children. You're still going to divorce your spouse. You're not protected nearly as well by your money as everybody would like to hope. And that's actually rather sad, because wouldn't it be lovely if we could have 1% of the population who are actually in a glass bubble protected from the catastrophes of life, and at least other people can strive for that. But it's nowhere near that simple.